to my channel. Just in case you're new here, my name is Kay and I make videos about planning, journaling, and I also happen to be in the middle of a midlife makeover. So I also make videos pertaining to that. Today, I wanted to share a layout, a spread I would like to do. Yesterday, my mom and daughter and I went to a place called Lost Books. And so I thought I would do a spread in my traveler's notebook, Commonplace journal, and hopefully you'll want to join for that. Before I open this up and take out that journal that I'm going to work in today, I wanted to show you something that I did with my traveler's notebook. This, of course, is not an authentic traveler's notebook, but just something that I purchased, a non-brand notebook, but I think it works just the same. Yesterday, I stamped my name in it with a little heart, and I'm very pleased with how it turned out. It kind of released a little bit, like at the beginning. See how the heart is heavy, but the K has already kind of released, and I'm just liking that. So I think I'm going to stamp my other notebooks as well. Okay, so I keep, in this traveler's notebook, I keep 3 journals. The first one is just a Commonplace journal. The second one is a reading, and the third is a journal for more of my existential, darker journaling thoughts, separate from just like my daily journal. Okay, so today I'm going to work in this one. And I have an idea of what I would like to do, but I haven't yet quite fully visioned it yet. So we'll be doing that together. I think you've seen the layout that I did on a restaurant called The Plot that my husband and I went to. It was just so delicious, incredibly delicious. And then Mother's Day, better come in and fix that. Mother's Day, and then here I am. So I'm very new to doing something like this, but old enough to have been a scrapbooker back in the, oh gosh, when would scrapbooking will have been popular? In 2010 to 15, something like that. I don't know, when did it get really popular? I have found that I really have enjoyed my traveler's notebook. It keeps me off my phone from scrolling on my phone, and that's a very good thing. I've kind of just gathered some things here. I know for sure I want to use this picture. Lost Books is all about the plants, the books, the used books, the older books. So I think I want to use this picture, and then I kind of grab some elements. I'm kind of finding that just after doing a few spreads, there are some things that I like, such as page borders or corner borders. So I'm just want to leave enough room to write. Maybe I'll tuck this in under here. Their business card. Put pictures around here. Don't think I'll need that, excuse me. Let's see. Okay. I think I'll first start with this. So I use 2 kinds of adhesive. I use just glue tape, and then I also use this liquid glue for things that might be more difficult to tack down. I shared in my last video that I just bought some generic glue tape, the cheap kind, and boy have I ever regretted that. It doesn't lay down nicely. You can see it pulling up as I use it. And I just don't feel like, sometimes for my covers, I do a Mod Podge over my layout. I love the way it feels. And sometimes this tape I have found is giving me trouble with that. So that's kind of not cool. Okay, maybe I'll put it down like here. Okay. It's a very large, but that's okay. You know why? Because I'm going to cover it with pictures. Oh gosh, if I was smart, I would have left the address, huh? Oh well. It's the business card is funny to me because what it reminds me of, we of course used to do that years ago, and it meant loser. So it's a strange business card to me. Okay. I think, you know, when I first saw Lost Books, I knew my daughter, my mom would love it. I would love it because it just looks stunning. And when we got there, we were all enthralled. We were just all like, oh yes, this is so beautiful. Visually, it's an amazing, amazing place. I think what we weren't expecting is, or was, the selection of books. The books are for the most part, used books, and I don't mind at all. In fact, I love used books. But most of them were older used books. And like they didn't have a good romance section. I would have loved to have found some great used romance books, but they didn't have a very big selection. A lot of their books were art books and things like that. I didn't find anything, my mom didn't find anything, but my daughter did find some cookbooks. So that was cool. Cheers. We did, before we finished our outing together, go to, we went to Barnes & Noble. So I don't know if that's cheating or not. But we did go, and there I did pick up some books. I actually got 2 of the books that were on my book list for 50% off, which is really cool. I never know if these have backing, and it doesn't seem like it does. I feel like it's going to be a little too big for the page. What do you think? I don't know. It seems to like kind of take over things, doesn't it? Maybe I need to get the pictures down. Okay. Because I have a lot of pictures here. Okay. Let's see. Decisions, decisions, decisions. They had a blind date with a book display. That was really cool. Hopefully you saw it in the video, but there's a picture of it. It's very, very cool. Like this right here in the book. Kind of a repeat of this, so I could probably do without. I love this little, they had 2 little tables out front. with some magazines. And I really love that. Took a picture of it. Love to have something like that. I have an outdoor studio, a separate independent studio one day on the property. Love to put something like that. Don't want to lose blind date with the book. Okay. Then I will just trim these off. Don't know if I'm, oh dear. I cut into the page. Now the page is crooked. I love watching videos of other people do these spreads, and it's always so perfect. Oh dear. See if I can straighten it up a little bit. It's like they never have issues like this, you know. Only I do. Okay, here we go. Okay, still have plenty of writing space, but down here definitely needs something. I like that. I definitely wanted to put some traveler's tape. I always like to put little hints in my pictures that it's a travel. That's good. Let's see. Do we need something up here as well? Over here. Probably here. Okay, coming right along. Now, still liking that. I like the little map, the stamps, a little pop of color. Done. I have these as well that I got out. These are kind of like a lot of greenery. So if you like used books and happen to be in Southern California, LA to be specific, this is a great place to go. If used books, oh, you know what? They had little birds. They had a little indoor aviary, so let me use that. Okay. Let's put this down. My mom came to California after my dad passed. And so she's been here with us now for a couple of years. And whenever we have a day where my mom and my daughter and I go out, we call it a 3G day. 3 girls, 3 generations. And we just plan these special days where we go do something that we would all enjoy. And that's been a lot of fun. So So Lost Books was a 3G day. Okay, this bird. I want to stamp that with the date. This little birdie. I love these little sticker books, but gosh, these stickers are really, really hard to get off. Oh, well, guess it made up its mind and wants to go there. Okay, there it goes. Okay, oh, that's another cute little birdie too. This is a different sticker paper, much easier. Maybe we should put this guy up here. Okay, and then put this guy down here. And this was M A. Where's my Y? Oh, there it is. And yesterday's date was the 18th. It's the first time I've ever used numbers. Okay, and because I never put them back where they belong. This, I bought this little stamp set, it's a pretty cheap one, quite some time ago. And it's one of my regrets. I wish I would have bought something that's more, had a better quality to it. Now, something's needed up here. What do you all think? I don't know why, but numbers always remind me of books. When I was a little girl, I loved the library. Is it like too straight, do you think? I don't know. Should I try something smaller with it? Or maybe it just needs to be torn a little bit to my eyes. I used to spend a lot of time in the library. And my mom would sign me up for all the library activities, book readings and all of that, because I just loved it. And I don't have a library close to me today. As I grew up, my love for the libraries continued. I mean, my kids, I always would take them to the bookstore and library events. They didn't exactly have the love for the library that I did. But they were always game, which was nice. And we would have summers where, there was one summer where I homeschooled my daughter from the first grade to the, no, not, is that right? First, maybe second or third grade. Now, gosh, I can't remember now. Until high school. And so there was a summer where we did this international adventure. And so we went to the library a lot to get just stacks and stacks of books. Cookbooks, we would cook, we would choose a country, learn all about it, cook the food from the country, learn about its cultures, and it was a fun summer. But yeah, we used the library a lot that summer. And then, of course, before I had children, I was a volunteer at the library, teaching people how to read, teaching adults how to read. So yeah, the library and me, we have a good relationship. Again, sad that I don't have one by me today. I think I'm going to leave it there. I don't think I'm going to do anything else. I'll do a write-up here about the day, and yeah, that will be a wrap on that. Well, thank you so much for joining me and laying this out. It's you know, I love capturing. It's almost like just documenting self-development. I'm at the beginning process of learning what I like, how I like to memory keep and do all this and lay things out like this. And it's going to be interesting to watch this channel in a year or 2 years and see where it goes. Oh, this picture. Yesterday at Barnes & Noble, I found 2 magazines. And for those of you who follow me for budgeting, I used self-care money and fun money for the day yesterday and stayed within budget, which was really good. But I found these 2 magazines at Barnes & Noble and picked them up, and each one is full, just full of pages to use in your journal. Like you can see them, the thicker pages here, but all kinds of things you can cut out and use in your journal and ideas. And I thought, wow, these are great. I've looked through this one so far. I haven't yet finished this one, but really enjoyed it. So many cool ideas. I mean, look at that bookmark. Isn't that just lovely? Yeah, it's lovely. I'm answering my own question. Anyway, so that's where this picture came from. And just the old book, the way it was cracked open. Oh, you know what? I do have one more thing. I have this little plant leaf. Let's see how it looks, if I can find it. Be too much? Cover everything, wouldn't it? Okay, no go. Okay, well then, on that note, let me get to journaling about the day. And it's Monday. I don't know when you'll be watching this, but for me it's Monday. So if you're watching it on Monday, I hope you have a great week. And until the next time, may you be blessed.